I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't gonna be able to completely face the camera the whole time because when my camera's set up, I gotta look over here to where I can read comments if anybody comes in. So we'll give it a little bit because I don't want to have to repeat myself. I'm hoping you can hear me. I'm hoping this silly little mic is on. But we'll see. We'll see if we get anybody come in. Oh, I think we just had something happen. I had a blip on my screen. So, and yes, y'all, for the ones that ain't never been here before, I do smoke. I ain't gonna hide myself from people because I'm gonna tell you what, I only know how to be me, and I smoke. If it offends you, I'm sorry. It says we have somebody. I don't know who, but we have somebody. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Can you hear me? Is this stupid little microphone working? Because I don't know if it's working or not. I'm just going to be honest with you. And no, I hadn't quit smoking. I know I need to. Hey, Bobby, how are you, babe? Well, I'm doing okay. Kind of thought I was a goner 2 weeks ago. Be honest with you, I did. I had some more heart attacks. But it just goes to prove God don't want to have to put up with me. Devil's afraid I'll take over, so therefore I am where I am. I had another shingles outbreak on my head, so I had to shave my hair off. Is this microphone working? Or can you just barely hear me? Because I don't know how to adjust it. I honestly don't. I don't know if I can go right here and adjust it. Oh, that says to mute it. Don't need it muted. Sounds good to you? Okay. Because I've had people upset because they can't hear me. So, damn bugs. Get out of here. Don't want you. But anyway, so how's everything going in your neck of the woods? It says we got 5 people in here, but ain't nobody saying hi. Y'all can at least say hi. Hey, Christy, how are you, babe? I was out there a while ago trying to get some. I'm wanting to decorate for 4th of July since I ain't getting to go to Freedom Weekend because Rick won't let me go that far by myself since I had the episodes 2 weeks ago. Or is it 3 weeks now? Shit, I don't know. Anyway, I was gonna put up some decorations, and God decided I wasn't. Oh, girl, I've had heart attacks. Now we're just waiting for my insurance to okay for me to have another calf done and dye test done to see if there's any blockages. If there's blockages, then I have to have the calf done again. So yeah, I'm just waiting. Insurance don't get in no hurry. You know how that is. It don't get in no hurry unless you're a foreigner. Then by God, they'll get in a hurry. But yeah, that's why I hadn't been around. Hadn't been feeling too goodly. So I was going out there a while ago. Wait a minute, I'll get back to the story if I can get my mind back on track. I'm sorry, y'all. My mind squirrels really bad here lately because of all the mess. Anyway, I said, well, I ain't going to get to go Mississippi. I was invited, but I ain't going to get to go because Rick won't go with me. He's scared of people. He ain't really scared of people. He just don't like being around people. So I ain't going to get to go Mississippi. Sid invited me, but I ain't going to get to go. Um, so I was trying to do decorations. And I'm going to tell you what, everything I tried to do out there, good Lord blocked it. I guess he didn't want my butt up on the ladder. I don't know. But anyway, good Lord blocked it. And I said, all right, you showed me 3 times I ain't getting out there today and doing it. So I'll just get my happy butt back in the house. Well, Christy, they kind of stay worried about mine because I've only got a third of my heart working, if that. That's how much damage the Widowmakers did. See, anyway, yeah, I've got 1/3 of my heart working. That's when I said, screw it. I'm going to go out. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to enjoy myself. If Rick goes with me, he goes with me. If he don't go with me, he don't go with me. You know what I mean? I ain't going to sit around this house waiting to die. By golly, if I'm going out with a bang. Literally. So, but Gumby, he has my van over there. He's supposed to start working on it. I don't know if he started working on it or not. If the parts came in, he probably did. I don't know. He's awful busy trying to get into his place, which is understandable. But since I ain't getting to go to the Freedom Weekend, I ain't in as big a hurry as I was, you know what I mean? But I do have to take the dogs to the vet. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow with over a totally different thing. So yeah. Um then Thursday I have an appointment to take the 3 big dogs to the vet. And I sure could use my van because Bella's easy to get in the van because I can get in the van and open up the doors real wide and say, come on, Bella, come on, Bella. And she'll jump up in there. She will not get in my Infinity. So I'm going to have to literally, oh, sorry. So I'm going to have to literally pick Bella up to put her in the vehicle. Hey, buddy. How are you, Bubba? Oh, and my bear passed away. I don't know. I don't remember if I posted it on the interwebs or not. But Bear passed away, so I don't have my little Ewok no more. Oh, hello, beautiful. Speak of Bella, and it appears. So, yes, beautiful. I see you, baby. You want to get up here where everybody else can see you? Come on. Come on. Now, you got to do better than that. Come on. You got to do better than that. She ain't going to do it. But yeah, my bear passed away. He was 16 years old, so he lived a good life. You lost your Dakota not long ago. Oh, I miss Bear. I miss his snoring more than anything. That little feller, he'd get to snoring and snore me right to sleep. And he don't snore. Oh. This is my grandson Hunter. He's growed up on me. He just turned 16. Not right, just not right. Christy said, hey, handsome.
Ah.
He was so proud, y'all. He got taller than his mama. And then Nana stood by his mama, and he was like, that's not right, Nana.
Shush. You're so mean. Well, I was mean yesterday, so.
Yeah, you were an asshole yesterday. There was nothing mean about it. You was a little ass.
Yeah, that is true. Even I can't believe I got a deep voice, too. So.
Well, you hit the puberty years.
Yeah. Everybody that knows me are probably like, who is that kid that has a deep voice?
You have a new granddaughter. They've been married 10 years, no baby. Then so, oh, that's awesome, Christy. That is awesome. He gonna start on me again today, y'all. He just got up. He gonna start on me. Nana ain't been to bed yet.
You've been up this whole time?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's probably when my ticker don't want to work half the time.
You've been up till like, what, 1 in the morning? Or did you go to bed?
No, I haven't been to bed.
Any?
No.
Wow.
So when was your granddaughter born? No, it's a miracle it didn't break down. Gumby said he'd work on it for me if I could get it to him, so I got it to him. I went to Mike and them's meetup, Arkansas meetup, and I had Kate to drive her car. Oh, she's just a week old then. Dang. Anyway, I had Kate to drive her car, and so we left my van with Gumby, so he could do a tune up on it. He's gonna fix my exhaust manifold. He's supposed to put gaskets on my exhaust manifold. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember. Y'all's gonna have to bear with me with my itching. Your daughter's name is Katie.
Hey.
Anyway, um, damn shingles about to drive me up the wall.
You and your shingles.
I know they're about to drive me ape, Bubby.
I know.
But so Kate brought me home. So my van's been with Gary for well, I guess next week or the week after. It'll be up there a month.
Maybe.
Yeah, he has, and he said because I'm giving him motors and transmissions and tractor tires. That boy didn't charge me nothing. All I had to do was pay for my parts. So I'm just waiting on him to come get the motors and transmissions and tractor tires. Oh. So what all have y'all been up to? Come on, people. There's 8 people in here. Start talking. Start talking. You know, I tell you what, with the way the world's going, everything's gonna be on barter. We got government can't tax bartering. I was, I was reading a deal and it kind of pissed me off. Let me see if I can find it. And I'll read it to you if I can find it. Hold on, maybe I won't lose you. I posted it on Facebook, or shared it anyway. Let me see if I can find it. I've shared so much crap. It says, so let me get this straight. I'm paying taxes on my wages, then paying sales tax to spend my own money, then paying income tax on the money that was already taxed. Then, when I die, my kids pay a death tax on the money that I was already taxed on. And that's the same way with you buy your land. When you buy your land, you pay taxes on it. And that should be it right there. There should be no more. But by golly, them buggers, they tax you every year. Oh, the guineas are eating your squash. They tax us to death, but yet they want to holler, well, other countries get taxed more than we do. Sorta. Their shit comes out of their income tax or theirs comes out of their taxes all at once. There ain't none of this end of the year filing taxes and all this shit because it's already taken care of, right? But if they figure up how much taxes, all right, we pay, you might as well say, if you're single and you're working a wage, you're paying anywhere from 21 to 20% taxes on that money. Then you're going to buy groceries, which is a necessity that should not be taxed. Should not be taxed. Wants can be taxed. Necessities should not be taxed. But like here in McAlester, well, not here in McAlester, I live in Scipio. But the closest town is McAlester where we buy groceries. You're paying 11 cents on a dollar for groceries. Which is bullshit. So if you buy just $10 worth of groceries, you've paid $1.10 in taxes. Which is added on to the end. Then, at the end of the year, they totaled up your total earnings that they have already taxed the shit out of you on. Sorry, my language, y'all. I get pissed off. And make you pay more. Then, when you die, you've already paid taxes on everything that you have. You go to give it to your kids, and what happens? Government takes half of that shit. Ain't right. It ain't right. They're talking about, you know what, Christy? Oh, this pissed me off. Because in 2016 or 18, I can't remember when, they passed a deal on that they could, if they see fit to do so, charge you $2,500 taxes on every animal that you have on your farm. And now Oklahoma, they sent out a little deal. You got to turn in every animal that you have. Dogs, cats, chickens. If it totals up to $100 worth of animals, you're paying property tax on those. Which, if they choose to see fit, they can charge you $2,500 an animal. Some bullshit, ain't it? Makes me want to get a bunch of cattle and just turn them loose and say, hey, these are wild cows. No, Bobby, the grandkids have. The grandbabies have. They've sure been. Hunter Honeys likes it. He likes to take it up to my sister's and go fishing. Because that little pond in the back ain't worth fishing it. Y'all, I'm going to have to run to the restroom because when it hits me, I got to go. I If not, I'll sit here and pee down both legs. So that's one reason I'm going to the doctor tomorrow, see if they can fix my pee pee thing. So I'll be right back. Oh, Hunter, will you unplug Nana's? I ain't leaving. I'm just running to the potty. Will you unplug Nana's back over there? It should be charged. Or the battery.
Yeah.
Is it green?
Yeah.
Alright, just unplug it from the wall, bud.
About to drive it?
Yeah, you can ride it now. Move, move. I gotta get back over there. Move. You know how to put the battery in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm back. All right, Bobby, you take care, buddy. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, when it hits, I gotta go because if I don't, it ain't pretty.
Hey, down both legs.
Oh, I tell you what. And it's gotten to where it gets embarrassing. I carry extra clothes with me everywhere. I have to. And it says we got 6 people in here. All right, people, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, because I'm running out of things to say. And that's got to be surprising because my mouth never shuts up. I tell you what, oh Ali, or Ali, because his Muhammad Ali, that boy pretty much stays by my side.
Protector dog.
Huh?
I said a protector dog.
Yeah, unless Pawpaw's home, and then he'll protect Pawpaw and say the hell with me.
Tell it you can have yourself.
He gets in Pawpaw's lap, and I go to pet him, and he growls and carries on. Well, hello. Is it Bernard or Bernard? Rainshigan? Did I pronounce it right? How are you, babe? I had a I had a friend that was in Belgium. He passed away here a few years ago, and I just loved him. His, no, baby, he wasn't married. He was a really young guy. He did a lot of metal detecting. Um, if I'm not I had heck pronouncing his name. I think his name was like Levin or something like that, but his channel name was Levin. And he was the sweetest young man. He was in his early 20s and died of a heart attack. And y'all, he was young and he was vibrant and he was you looked at him and he looked like the perfect specimen of health. Just the sweetest young man. And he lived at home with his parents. But he might have been 26, 27 years old. Hey Brenda, how are you? But he was so sweet. But he did a lot of metal detecting and he found some of the neatest stuff. Yeah, I'll watch a little bit of everything. Your friend had a, your daughter had a friend, he had a heart attack in his early 20s. It's sad. But I can't blame it on the other stuff because, see, he passed away at like 2015. So it was before the clot shot. Anyway, and the weird thing of it was we had all been sitting and talking on a live. You know, we used to do the live chats and sit and talk to each other, just like there would be like 6 of us on the panel. And I told him, I said, kids, I said, I got to go to bed. I said, y'all have a blessed night. I said, because they called me Mama Biddy. And I said, I got to go to bed. I said, I'll see y'all tomorrow. And, okay. And he was talking to one of my other friends. And his name was Jack of All Trades. That's what his YouTube channel was called. He's a sweet kid. Really sweet kid. Anyway, him and Jack were sitting there talking. And he told him, he said, I got to run to the restroom. And so Levin got up to go to the restroom. And on his way to the restroom, he died of a heart attack right there in front of Jack. And poor Jack, bless his heart, he went to screaming and got loud enough that Levin's parents could hear him. So they come in there to see what the hell was going on because Jack was hollering. And of course, he had his phone. He had the phone number to Levin. And he was ringing the phone. And the parents got up and found him. It was just so sorry. It was so sad. But he was such a sweet kid. Just loved him to death. But, it's amazing how you can be on here and like, here I am in Scipio, Oklahoma. And you're over in Belgium. And we can all sit and talk and have a conversation. And actually, get to know each other and things. The wife, Vernon. Oh, shoot, that little heart's in the way. Somebody going to have to tap so it can go up to where I can see. So you're the wife of Is it Bernard? I can't move the heart. It's over here in the corner, and every time I click on it, it goes. It expands, and it won't get out of my way. Did I get that right? You're his wife, and your name is uh Lily Lillian or Lillian? Either way, whichever one you pronounce it, that is such a pretty name. That is a very pretty name. And it is a pleasure to meet you. Lillian. Lillian? Your grandmother's name was Lillian? We had a little lady that when I was growing up out here, she might as well say she ran the church, because I'm gonna tell you what, that preacher didn't get to run it because she was in on everything, if you understand what I'm saying. Her and Vivian would get into it because they both wanted to run the church. Oh my goodness gracious. But them two would get into it. And you know how they do, they'd have to outdress each other. They'd have to outspeak each other. It's like, my gosh, y'all, we're in church. It shouldn't be that way, just. But them ladies, they would put their foot down and they would butt heads. But Christy, I'm one now too. Except my problem is, whatever I'm thinking comes out of my mouth. And I'm one of them people, if I tell you, you do not want my opinion, trust me, you don't want my opinion, because somebody's going to leave there pissed and it ain't going to be me. You know what I mean? I'm, as my husband says, I am just too brutally honest. Oh, I had him mad at me one day. Of course, I was mad at him too. But I had him so pissed off at me because I couldn't do nothing without him being in the middle of my butt. And I got tired of taking the butt chewings. Finally, I said, hold on a minute. I said, hold on a minute, Nancy. And he looked at me. I said, just hold on a minute, Nancy. Let me go get my purse and I'll give you balls back. Oh my God. I shouldn't have said that. That man was pissed. Oh, he was. Damn bug. But oh, he was pissed. Well, that's what Rick says. He says, I don't like going with you anywhere because I don't know what's coming out of that mouth. He said, I don't know if it's going to be a good day or a bad day. I said, it depends on if I run into a stupid person. Oh my. I don't get me started on some of them. Because I'm going to tell you what pisses me off. Yes, Christ is love. Yes, he loves everybody. But when they go into this mess about, will Christ forgive? Yes, he does. He does forgive. He does. But you can't keep doing the same damn sin. Because if you keep doing it, you're not really sorry. And when they start preaching this stuff about, I have no problems with people being gay, doesn't bother me a bit. That's on them and God. But when a preacher starts preaching that it's okay when it says it's not in the Bible, that's what I have a problem with. Hey, Charlene, how are you, babe? And they'll say, God was perfect. Jesus was perfect. He never got mad. Yes, he was perfect. And yes, he got pissed. He had a righteous anger because when he went in that church, he was flipping tables over and everything else. And he was kicking people out that door. Why? Because they were not righteous people. And that Bible plainly states he was mad and destroyed the temple. So you can't tell me he didn't get pissed. Hey, Shiloh. But his anger was a righteous anger. It just pisses me off them preaching stuff that's going to take people to hell. Because once you repent, you are to repent and not do that same sin. Because if you keep doing that same sin, then you're not really sorry. But I digress. Yes, ma'am. And I'm going to tell you something else I believe that's going to piss a lot of women off. But I'm also going to tell you why I believe the way I believe. I don't believe women should vote. They screwed up when they gave us the right to vote. But with that being said, let me tell you why. For one, we're easily fooled. We are emotional beings. Women are very emotional. We vote on our emotions. And you can't tell me you don't because I know I do. Because I'm voting for Trump. But We do not vote logically. Oh, you had a pet. You had a pet scan. You mean like a CAT scan? Yeah, we're easily fooled. And I'm going to tell you what. We're easy to. How do I say this? We're easily manipulated. Because somebody, they don't mean it. They can come to us crying and saying they're sorry, and we believe them. We are all about coddling, nurturing. And that's where we get in trouble. Because these bleeding hearts taking, oh, don't kill somebody on death row, blah, 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 blah. Well, they killed somebody to get there. Oh, but we can't do that. Yeah, we can. Some of my logic thinks like a man. I'll admit. And the older I get, I think I'm getting more testosterone-y because I get pissed a lot easier. No. And this is going to make other people mad at me, and I'm not trying to make nobody mad at me. I ain't trying to make nobody mad. But this is my belief, okay? And the reason this is my belief is because the Bible tells me this is the way it's supposed to be. A woman is not supposed to be a preacher. A woman can teach the Bible to her children and other women. We are not supposed to preach to men. That is their job, to preach to us and tell us about God's word. We are not to have more knowledge than the man on the Bible, but other than some of us do. Because some of our men just don't believe, and Rick don't believe. And Lord, we butt heads. Oh my God, Chrissy, that testosterone I think is taking over me like crazy. And it's like, oh, I don't put up with no crap from nobody no more. And used to, I would take and take and take. And now it's like, excuse what I'm about to say. But it's like, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to put up with that BS, and I ain't gonna. So I don't let nobody run over me no more. Now, I ain't saying Rick tries to run over me. That ain't what I'm saying. But I used to let everybody run me over. Because I wanted to please everybody. I wanted to make everybody happy. Well, you know what? I can't please everybody because Jesus was perfect. And he could not please everybody. They crucified him. So if a man that was perfect, that did no wrong, couldn't make everybody happy, there's no way in heck somebody like me can. And it took me many, 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 many years and heart attacks to figure out that I can't. Oh my gosh. Don't get me started on him. Oh, Lord, my goodness. Help me. Because if I get started on him, I'll get kicked off of the YouTubes. I will get kicked. I will get kicked off the YouTubes. I will never be able to have another YouTubes again. I'm just gonna say that was an idiot when he got into office as a senator or representative, whatever he started as. He was the stupidest. Okay, hold on. Many of presidents, many of other congressmen said he was the stupidest man that was ever in Congress. And we have him as a president. And I'm maybe I'm overthinking this one thing. And if there's a liberal in here that can tell me why this ain't the way I believe it is, and have a good conversation. I'm not talking about, an honest conversation. But when in the hell, excuse my language, I get pissed off at politics, did people start going to or getting convicted over blackmail? I thought blackmail was a crime in itself. Am I wrong? Just like, I'm not trying to be a but just like when Bill Clinton had to pay her name Paula. Help me out, people. Was it Paula Jones? Was that her name? There was like 6 of them, and he paid them off, and he wrote it down as a legal expense. Why is it different for him than it was my president? Oh, girl, I go down rabbit holes. Hey, Pongo, what you doing, baby? No, that was Monica Lewinsky. It was before he became president, darling. Was her name Paula Jones? There's like 5 or 6 of them he paid off. That man did not know how to keep his rocket in his pocket. Paula Jones was one of them. Okay, well, at least I got that name right. I want to say there was one named Sarah. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Hey, Rachel. I'm doing better, babe. How are you? My deal is he put it down as legal expense, and it was during campaign. So how is it any different for Clinton than it is for my president, the real one? And I ain't gonna say Trump is an angel, by no means. But he's the only president we ever had that went into leadership role and come out with less money than he went in with. And he's the only president we ever had that donated his pay back to the government, which went to vets, other military things. It went to hospitals. I don't understand. That man did not take a paycheck. They cut him a check, he signed it, and donated it back because legally he had to take it. So then he donated it back. Amen, Brenda. Amen. That's all I want. That's the only thing I want. That's the only thing I want. Is I want a president that loves the country and the people. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I love everybody out there, but there's some of them. Oh, God's the only person that can fix stupid. I think so too. I think that's why they're trying so hard, Rachel, to keep him out. Is because I think he's gonna go in and he's gonna dismantle a bunch of crap. And things will be shown that's happening that we did not know was happening. And I'm afraid if we find out what all's been happening, boy, we're going to be so embarrassed. I mean, they do stuff now that embarrasses the far out of me. And this crap Biden trying to get a deal pushed through that if you're a convicted felon, you can't have Secret Service. He's trying to get my president killed. Because that's the only way I think they're going to stop him is if they kill him. Or excuse me, YouTube, if they unalive him. Holy moly, we got 12 people in here. Oh, I know. I know. It bothers me. Oh no, I know, Rachel. But the thing of it is, Biden, this is Biden. Father, forgive me, because I'm about to tell him exactly how I feel. Biden is the type of SOB that will pardon himself and his son and his whole family. You notice Trump didn't try to pardon himself. He could have. He said, he could, he could have got up there and said the day before The inaugurate. If there's any mistakes I have done, I pardon myself from all. Whatever. But he didn't. Your dogs are flipping. Well, shoot, are they turning cartwheels? Oh, okay. But anyway, I think Biden's going to pardon himself, his family, Pelosi. He's going to pardon the whole blame bunch of them. He will. He'll pardon the whole blame bunch of them. Oh my gosh, I know. There is no morals anymore. Oh, it's going to be interesting, okay? Because I'm going to tell you what, and I'm not wishing ill will on no one, okay? If Trump wins, be ready. Because all hell's going to break loose. If Trump loses in mysterious circumstances, like there was in the last election, I believe people will finally say F it and stand up and go. It'll be an all out brawl. Oh, yeah, they'll lose their cookies, all right. Oh, we know. We know he did. But you know how them people were when they brought in all those ballots and shit, and I gotta shut my mouth because I'm saying a lot of nasty words. But you know how they brought in all the ballots and things that they shouldn't have did. I mean, this is my deal. How can you call a state when only 2% of the state has been counted? Just saying. Oh, he's gonna get off. He ain't gonna Shallow. He ain't gonna spend 1 minute in prison. His daddy gonna pardon him. Yeah, they gonna spank my Bobo for talking like that. They're gonna say, "Woman, you have not been on here in months, and then you come on running your mouth. We just gonna shut you down." You know. Oh, I know. Girl, you preaching to the choir. You preaching to the choir. Oh yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna tell you what everybody talks about the you know what being in the White House. We're talking about the white powder. You know what I'm talking about. The cocaine. Y'all, that was not Hunter's. I'm sorry. That wasn't Hunter's. Because Hunter's thing of choice is what goes with that pipe that Rachel just talked about. But do you know whose drug or choice the cocaine is? Let's just put it this way: he was the stupidest man in Congress for a reason. Just saying. They talk about, oh, well, he gave this speech and he was just da 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 da. And he was angry. Well, yeah. When you're on cocaine, what happens? They talk about the pupils being big, okay? You're on cocaine, what happens? I mean, shit. But it was not his sons. I'll just say that. Yeah, he admitted that was, yeah. And I'm going to be honest, I think before they do the debates, I think they already have to take drug tests. Just saying. You use medical green. Oh, went over my head. You mean the places that has the dispensaries everywhere? You gotta understand my brain. I'm like Joe, my brain don't work half the time. I just scratched my leg. Now I'm bleeding like a stuck hog. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, baby. I have battled pain for over, well, since I was a teenager. So might as well say over 40 years. Oh shoot, yeah, they're on every corner. In here, there's two or three on the same block. They might be right across the road from each other. It's like, holy hell. But I ain't gonna lie, I went and I finally broke down because I'm tired of hurting. I am sick and tired of hurting. I'm sick and tired of not being able to sleep. They gave me sleeping pills. Sleeping pills don't work. My brain just will not shut off. So I ended up trying it because one of my friends and my brain shut off and I went to sleep. That is the best sleep I had in years. And I said, okay. I'll just do it at night. Uh-oh. I don't know if that's my phone or Hunter's phone. Somebody's phone ting-tinging. But anyway, I ended up filling out for my card just so I could get some sleep at night. Y'all, I hate to do this, but I gotta run to the powder room again. Because if I don't go, and it's hit me now that if I don't go, I will have a mess to clean up. So, there it is. I will be right back. I promise. Okay, I'm back. Hey, I have that on one of my toilets too. Oh, that's that fan in there. Just trying to figure out what in the world that noise was.
Mail.
Where'd you get the mail?
Huh?
You know, see if there's a package or anything out there by the motorhome.
I won't buy there.
Okay. Because UPS is supposed to be delivering a package today. See Horizons. Okay, that's your uncle's. Will you put it up there in that letterbox?
Yeah. By that, I'm kind of getting hungry. Hungry. Yeah.
I used. Do what?
As I was kind of getting hungry.
You're hangry?
Mm-hmm.
Well, fix you something to eat, buddy.
I don't know what I'm making.
What, those noodles?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they can't. Girl, they had me on that drip one time. Well, they had it on me twice, or actually several times. When I had my C sections, they had me on one of them drips. My brother David, he walked in the door. He looked at me. He goes, "Well, you had a girl this time, huh?" I said, "Yeah," and looked at him, and I looked at him weird. I said, "Who the hell are you?" And he turned around. He walked out of there. He said, "Y'all need to take that shit off of her." I didn't know my own brother. What is RSO? Holy crap. Your belly button has that much crap? Oh, Rick Simpson oil. Oh, is that the CBD oil? I don't like the taste of the green stuff. Don't like the smell of it. Don't like the taste of it. But by golly, it let me sleep that night. Yeah, I've been on here an hour and 17 minutes. I might already get off of here. So, that said, yes, CBD is an anti. So now I'm feeling, and it's amazing for pain relief. Okay. Well, I'm not the type of, I don't like to feel out of it. I can smoke cigarettes, and I'm going to tell you what. Every now and then, when I buy tobacco from the tobacco store, you know, the packaged tobacco, the pipe tobacco that you roll into cigarettes, sometimes that stuff smells like pure, you know, and it's like, what the hell? Hey, Raven. Oh, I tried gummy one time. Did I ever tell y'all that story? Yeah, it does. It smells like somebody dropped their stash down in that backer. Anyway, I'll tell y'all a story before I get off of here. One of my friends gave me a gummy. Mind you, it was only a 10 milligram gummy. Okay? 10 milligrams. So he said, take this about 30 minutes before you go to bed. I said, okay. I did exactly what I was told. Oh my God. Y'all, I stood up to go to bed. I was hanging on to the walls, trying to get to my bed. I roll mine too. I mean, well, that's, you hear me rolling cigarettes when I roll cigarettes. I was hanging on to the walls, trying to get to bed. I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. I was like, dear Jesus, just get me to the bed. Then I get to the bed, okay? And I climb up in that bed and I yank my feet up. I yanked my feet up. Because I thought the devil was under the bed going to grab my feet. I said, oh no, I can't handle that crap. And I told my friend what had happened. He said, Dana, next time cut it in half. I said, half my ass. That one little leaf. That one little, that, you know what I'm talking about. Looks like a leaf. I cut that some bitch into 5 pieces. And I take one little piece. And still feel like I was drunker in a skunk. I was like, I don't like that feeling. But I'm going to tell you what, I slept. And I slept like a baby. But Lord, I thought the devil was going to reach out and grab my feet. I was hanging onto that wall like, oh. Me too, I have a very low time. You know what my husband told me? He said, babe. I said, what? He said, you know what? He said, you'd be the cheapest stoner around. I don't know whether that was a compliment or if he's just being a dick. But yeah, I had to cut that sucker in 5 pieces. It's terrible. And I still drunk trying to get to bed, but at least I didn't think the devil was under the bed going to grab my feet. Right now, I'm in the living room. But yeah, he told me I would be the cheapest stoner there ever was.
No, you won't.
He said I would.
No. The cheapest?
But yeah. So anyway, since I told y'all the story, I'm going to get off of here. So remember, y'all, the world's a better place because y'all are in it. Please never forget it. I love you, each and every one. If something happens, y'all need to contact me. You need prayers, whatever. Go to my main page on the YouTubes, on the About page. It's not hidden. It's not nothing. Everything's right there. My phone number's there. My email is there. You contact me. I don't care what time, day or night it is. We will sit up. We'll talk. We'll laugh together. We'll cry together. We'll cuss together if we need to.
Yes.
So, but if you need me, all the information is on my About page. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Bye. Oh, there it is. I'd already forgotten how to end streams and everything.